kick off today with the opening ceremony, so we thought we would get in the spirit. So we called in sports dietitian Chrissy Barth to share snacking secrets of these elite athletes. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And this is great, and some of this, I have to tell you, is surprising.
Right.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the Olympic athletes, and first we're going to talk about hydration, very important.
Right, so there's actually 3 concerns that athletes have to be careful of. The first concern is staying properly hydrated. So I always recommend choosing water first. After the first hour of training, you want to switch over to some kind of electrolyte, glucose electrolyte solution like Gatorade or Powerade.
And about these two, do they say you're supposed to drink like a couple of waters per one of these? You don't just drink all of this, right?
You actually do want to drink this after the first hour because it's going to give you the sugar, the electrolytes, and the sodium, potassium,
and
too.
Keep going with the water along with it.
Exactly.
Okay,
and then we also get fluids in our foods too, like applesauce and vegetables like zucchini. About 95% by weight of zucchini is all water.
Oh wow. Okay. And these are handy too to
They're
take
great.
with you, huh?
Yep.
Now what are these kinds of foods?
So our second concern is preventing leg cramping, and we prevent that by getting in enough electrolytes. So salt. I typically do recommend for athletes to lightly salt their foods to prevent leg cramping. We also want to get in potassium-rich foods. Shawn Johnson, who is the former Olympic gold medalist for gymnastics, loves bars by Kind. I like them because you get that great mix of magnesium, which is an electrolyte found in nuts, as well as potassium found in fruit. And they're great because they're very convenient to pack and go, too.
Just like the applesauce. Just put them in your bag and go.
Right, and all natural. Potassium-rich foods like apricots, raisins, and bananas, too.
Very important for cramping.
Right.
Okay.
And then our calcium-rich foods. We find calcium in our green leafy vegetables like kale and broccoli, and then our dairy products like low-fat milk, yogurt, and cheese.
Okay, all those good things. Now, what are these for?
These are all our super spices, and these are all antioxidants that can also prevent spasms. So I always encourage trying to incorporate these foods or spices into our foods.
And what kind of spices are they? Just
cinnamon, you got basil, thyme, oregano, all really good stuff.
Okay, and you know, if they're doing all of this stuff and they're working really hard, we just watched the Tour de France, and that's a lot of work, and it goes for a lot of days.
Right.
What is that thing? What does it mean when they hit the wall?
It means that they will bonking, or it means that all of their glycogen stores or carbohydrates have been all used up. So they want to prevent that, and by doing so, by getting all those carbohydrates quickly into their system, is choosing all of our sugar types of foods.
So these are things most of us would not need because we're not going to be in a position to do that. But super athletes need these kind of things.
So like bagels, fig Newtons, jelly beans are great too. It's going to give a lot of energy for these athletes. And then beet juice too actually prevents fatigue. Some athletes drink beet juice to prevent fatigue.
What does beet juice taste like? Is it scary?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to try it. No.
Is this it right here?
Yes.
Can I take a sip of it? I'm just going to try.
If you dare.
Dino, that is not bad.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. That's actually good.
Your new
I'm
beverage.
shocked. I'm shocked. I was just going to guess. That's really,
funny.
it's kind of got a sweet tangy. That's really good.
That's good.
Okay. All right. And are there any suggestions and any things we can learn from all of this for the super athletes?
Definitely food first, always food first, staying properly hydrated, and eating, I encourage about 4 to 6 times a day, getting in balanced meals throughout the day, and eating within 15 to 30 minutes post-exercise.
Okay, good information. Thank you so much for being with us. And we will share Chrissy's information. We'll have all of that information along with Chrissy's contact information on sonoranliving.com. And speaking of healthy stuff, you have to take a look at this. This is a 5-pound blob of fat. Okay, I used to have these all around here. I lost about 10 of these. Okay, well, my weight loss doctor is in the house right now to talk about how to get the pounds off and keep them off. Next.